draft. I mean, Secret, they really could have pulled out pretty much any hero at the end of that draft where this could have been the mid 1 Underlord we've seen before. It could have been any role for this Lina as well. But I guess most expected things to come. And we get another lovely Slark game.
We do. And Anna, he is a bit of a beast on the old Slark, as we have seen here at the Major. And OG elsewhere. Other sort of heroes we're seeing coming out. Sokshka, the man standing in, this time on a Jakiro. A little bit easier for him than the clock, you reckon?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I guess so. They both kind of have annoying skill shot things that you have to do right. But
Let's see if he misses any macro pyres, you know.
Yeah.
No, sorry, but he's got great setup, right? This hero, Jakiro, with the Darkseer, with the Spirit Breaker, there's a lot of ways that they can make big team fight plays, OG.
Yeah, unfortunately, he didn't wind up getting the Faceless Void. You know, I thought maybe they'd give him the training wheels, right? We were talking about the Void or the Naga.
Void.
You know, make it really easy
that would have been
for the Jakiro, but...
It would have been pretty. But, yeah, as I say, Anna, I'm sure he was watching the last game as well. He could certainly saw that performance from LGD Slark.
Yeah, I mean, Underlord is like...
I can do that too.
He's the hero you think of when you think of Slark.
Oh, yeah, you just keep hitting him. He doesn't die. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
Infinite Essence Shift stacks.
And, of course, there's the Attribute Aura, which is, like, kind of annoying because you're a pure right-click sort of hero in the Slark. But
that's
obviously, it's a good trade.
It is, because sometimes you don't want to hit as hard as you are. You want to just keep... you want them to die nice and slowly. That's what he wants, and he's going to get it this game.
They also have some very beefy supports. I mean, high strength heroes in the Jakiro and the Spirit Breaker. Pretty decent stat gain on both of them. So if you're looking to just like instantly dive them, it's not that easy. Even if someone like Alina for Yapsor here to like get that full damage, you're probably going to need that Soul Catcher just to take down one of these two supports. And the laning setup here, we got Seb down in the bottom lane to start things off here. So he's going to be tanking a tri-lane here from Secret and just trying not to die level 1, obviously, which he's already succeeded at. Or at least in the first moments where Puppey, of course, wants to try and catch you with a disruption into this instant kill. Like, you know they were setting up for a first blood down here.
That's what she said, play it. Very chill close to the tower. Yeah, this top lane, Anna, he's going to get that farm. Inside bottom, they're going to try for it. Stun. Into the Light Strike. Stacking up the poison onto Seb. They'll dive a few hits, and with the poison hits enough, they'll get that kill. It's a risky lane. It's a scary 3 heroes. They'll get first blood.
You can't get in. It's basically the same range for all 3 heroes you simply can't enter. You're either going to lead with the L save, the disruption, or the stun. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh, Seb.
Oh, Seb.
All right.
He's this good. Time he should be right, but he's taken a hefty beating as soon as he's back in the lane there from the exact same combo.
I mean, he's got 3 stacks on him, too.
He'll be okay, but he has just got those 4 tangos to rely on.
Almost got sniped to the fort there as well. All right, bit difficult here. And now Boots even finished up there for Yapsor too, so just keeping that pressure on.
Oh no, Seb. And that boot pickup from Yapsor allowing him to get just in range for that Light Strike. Seb trying to surge away.
All right, Puppey needs the snipe. Oh, he got
it. Oh, didn't do it. 12 HP. No, he did do it. Yapsor got the right click in.
Dude, the Boots paying off big time. Okay, solid rotation though for at least getting a return kill there onto Jerax.
2 deaths on Seb already on this bottom lane. So the power of this tri-lane from Secret.
It's the walk of shame. Right, it's, at least he's level 2.
I was going to say, at least he's got the surge. You know, he can go for a bit of a sprint for some of the distance.
Oh, mid lane. Almost. Oh, he actually gets
him.
The solo. Thompson went a bit too deep.
Mid 1. Outplay with the mid gyrocopter. Beautiful play there.
Gives him the respect tip there, but at the same time, obviously, we get the kill on the top.
And look at that. The anime's out as well. That's when you know it's going to get real.
Oh, meanwhile, he returns to the lane, and they want to put the pressure right back on him because they've got Puppey lurking. He's coming in.
Look at mid 1. Yeah, he's just taunting, teasing with the edge of his life. The bait setup's there. Thompson, he's going to go for the tornado, but mid 1, he's just moving in on this. Mid 1, he's got the Fairy Fire. He knows he's safe. The missile's out. Thompson, he's gone. It redirects, even hits Sokshka. Make sure the Puppey's able to walk safely out of there. This mid lane, this mid 1 gyro.
That's 2 walks of shame already now for the side of OG. I think you did mix your magics there, Thompson. Mixed them up a little bit there.
Mid 1 with 2 Wraith Bands. He's going to get some easy CS down mid.
I think he was motivated by that beautiful picture.
I was going to say, whose is that? Who's responsible for the anime? Was it Thompson? Who put that down?
I don't know. You can't click them like words.
Somebody.
Oh, I guess I can always just check their profiles. Yeah, it was Thompson.
It was Thompson. That's what you get. Anime doesn't pay, kids. As here we go, bottom lane. Seb. Again, the poison stacking up on him. I don't know if he can walk his way out of this one. Into the trees. He's out and gone for the 3rd time in this bottom lane. I believe he has a grand total of 2 CS as well. It's not grand and it's not really total. It's 2 CS.
Yeah, I mean, you think of Xerax here, and playing that off lane, one of the best parts is you can just skip, right? You just go away from all the opponents. When you get put in the safe lane like this, there's nowhere to hide. There's no place for you to go and skip creeps at. But we obviously heard the panel discussing how important Anna's game is, and there's no doubt about that.
Sure.
Anna, you know, he is top of the last hits at the moment. He's even top of the net worth. He's having a great start to his game, which is necessary. But as they say, at what cost?
Maybe Anna. Maybe this is the man that can carry them. But he's going to have to do it against 3 very scary secret cores that have all had a great start to their lanes.
Yeah, and again, they're looking for another kill down here.
Oh, no,
when that wave comes back out, you know, Yapsor scattering out with the invis room. Gonna see what's happening. Still has about half duration left too, so if Seb tries to like hide in these trees or anything here, might just go down. Luckily, Puppy's too far at the moment for them to get the secure, I think. Charge into the mid lane.
See if they can get mid one, and they go at the same time. Seb falling low, they're chasing him down. Seb's in a lot of trouble. They get the tornado onto mid one. They will get that one, but Seb is running. He can run, but he cannot hide. Puppy just stacking up the poisons again. Seb.
Okay, but is it indeed a profitable engagement, as Thompson claims? I think he might be right. I mean, you're taking down the enemy mid, you just sack Seb again?
Yeah, you're getting that bit of a favorable one in the mid lane, getting mid one out of theirs. So you needed to do that. This Gyro is getting free farm in that middle lane.
Yeah, worth a lot more gold than Seb is, that's for sure. Another disruption here by Puppies. He runs into Jerax, who's kind of low, but has the Shrine and the Bulldoze.
And with that kill, the Jerax was able to get involved in the mid. He's got level 4 good levels. They can look for Puppy as well. Charge across, light strike from Yapsor. Holds back the Dragon. Niche is there. Seb's going to come in as well, give Jerax that extra bit of a boost with the Surge and Iron Shell. It's going to allow him to run down Puppy, and he'll get the kill. Jerax with the back of a Seb, now charging over. They're down to just 2 of them down here. They can look for Yapsor as well. Light Strike's going to hold back the 2 of them, but Jerax, he wants to dive in deep past the tower. He's chasing this one down. Surge there once again from Seb.
He gets it.
They get their comeback down bottom. Jerax with the double kill. Puppy's back in the game. Disruption onto Jerax. Jerax should be able to walk this one off, though. He is beefy, he has got the charge, so can simply head across the map. In fact, he's going in onto the mid lane. He might be able to make something happen here onto mid one. Mid one gets the cooldown out, mid one now out of the mana. Jerax will be able to walk out of range of the rocket barrage. The mid one brought down incredibly low. Does have a salve just being ferried out to him, and still 2 tangos, so still has regen to stick around. Not a lot of mana though, he's all out of the mana.
Yeah. Jerax not looking to push his luck there for another bash. He knows he got lucky on the Lina. He's just going to be happy with that and go back and potentially even use another Shrine here, it looks like. Yeah, geez. Jerax trying to set the pace here. And he's just going again, right up onto that Underlord. Anna close for the follow-up, but it's a bit deep. Oh, the creep's coming, though.
He's got the 6 on Anna, so can rely on the Shadow Dance if the dive gets a little too dirty. Mid one, debating a TP, doesn't go for it, sticks around the mid lane, realizing that the dive was not going to continue from the 2 of them. Yeah, Jerax, phase boots is done, so can have an even easier time of just chasing down and diving targets with this aggressive moves.
And they're going right on the mid one. I don't know if they saw the TP or not, but they're still going to try and create this kill opportunity in the mid lane.
Set up in with the charge. Mid one's falling low. Is there going to be any backup coming in for him? There's no TPs. Now there is. Puppy's trying to come in towards the mid lane to help mid one out, and he will be able to get far enough away behind that tier 1 tower to stay alive. They'll now try and turn, see if they can make something out of this. They'll go towards Thompson. Jerax charges in to stop any sort of follow-up combo onto the Invokers. Thompson will be fine. Gets himself away, but Puppy in just in time to keep mid one alive. Top lane, Anna. Starting to poke away at Zai, get those Essence shift stacks built up. Vision's going to be given on with the charge. Zai tries to TP out, but he's not getting out of this one. Zai's gone, and Anna's game continues to look very good on the top lane Slark. 4K net worth, leading the charge by a clear 1,000 on top of any other core in the game at the moment.
Yeah, and these 2 heroes actually have a lot of synergy together too, because one of the ways that you see against a Slark, like you're trying to get him fogged in the tree line like that, right? But obviously you get the vision from the Spirit Breaker to try and help you out in the chase, but then on the other hand, Slark also is able to spot all these enemy wards, and you usually tend to put a lot of wards along the river in kind of obvious spots just to try and catch these rotations from the Spirit Breaker, but as we hit into the mid game, we might see the Slark helping to de-ward all of those and give Jerax an even easier time. As he just charges right through the tower, can he hit the freehand LSA? Yeah, so we're not going to turn for it.
Anisha should. Yeah, he's definitely going to be aware this is coming in.
I would hope so.
Yeah, I'll just see charge across half their half of the map. And Jerax with the 6 certainly wants to try and get some action going with that ultimate. He's got a lot of control, good amount of damage. especially if any time that he passes by Seb, gets the Iron Shell on him, they've got good methods to go with. His bottom lane, Seb gets gone upon. They get the surge off. Homing missile is going to be chasing him. Mid one doesn't want to dive though.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He's got the wand and everything too. Man, Jarek's just creating so much space. Again, he just runs in here with the level 3 in the bulldoze. And how many heroes have you seen rotate to Ana? None, right? I mean, you have a Shadow Demon who's just soaking the lane, right? This is absolutely a perfect scenario for him. He is so far ahead in terms of the net worth right now.
And the art build's perfect. Gets away with the Midas, queuing up the Diffusal. And once he gets that, he's going to be a huge nightmare for any members of Secret. And there's the charger for Jarex on top of Puppey. Another bash comes through as well as Midwan teeping in, charge in. Jarex with the control as he bashes past the two of them. They get the pick off, and it goes to the Shadow Dance TP, and he's out of there. They'll get the kill, they'll get out. The same time down bottom, Nisha was able to finish off Seb. Jarex, as soon as he's in, he's straight back out with a charge away. Jarex getting so much done. 3-0-3 on the Spirit Breaker, causing a lot of chaos for Secret across the lanes.
This guy's an animal. He's got 526 shovels. How can you even play Dota with that many shovels?
He's got 500.
He's got 526 shovels.
Oh, he needs to dig.
I know. What's he doing? Jarex, come on. I mean, I know you're trying to win the game here. You're doing a great job so far. But the battle pass.
Nisha. Oh, stun comes out at the same time as the charge connects, though. Jarex still getting the hit off. EMP, cold snap. Thompson has the control. They're going to look to chase him down. Zai comes in with a firestorm. They're hunting for Nisha. Nisha will be able to hide. He's able to juke him out, stay alive in the trees. Jarex still hunting just in case he went here, but not quite able to keep track.
Oh, Yapsor's got this one. I can see it.
He's got it. Easy hit, and Yapsor may even just claim the kill here. Jarex, is there anything he can try and deny himself to? He's trying to cut through the trees, but the firestorm's down on him. It's going to have the damage to finish him off, and Zai will finally put an end to Jarex's reign across the map. Back towards the river. Puppey has the setup. He's got the illusion trap as well on Sokshka, so he has to make the longer walk around. Allows Puppey to get a couple of poisons stacked up, but won't be enough. Sokshka can survive.
The roaming Jakiro giving plenty of space again here to Ana. You can see already level 9.5 right now with the Midas, the Wraithband. He's heading right into a Diffusal Blade.
Yeah, this is Secret have got to be worrying about this a little bit. We saw last series what happens when a Slark is allowed to free farm. And this is another one of those games. Ana, no signs of being slowed down on the farm game. He's making good progress on taking a tier 1 tower on his own as a Slark.
Yep. But, I mean, we brought up in the draft how this idea of maybe like a Naga or a Faceless Void to try and set up, but at this point, you're up to 4 points already in the Wex now, and 4 in the Quox for Thompson, too. So he's going to be that big setup. You know, these Tornadoes going to be super helpful for your Jakiro, and you've already seen how good Jarex is at like, angling these charges, like, with that rotation in from mid one to keep the control to help Ana stay alive.
See charge.
He's got the ulti.
He's got the control, mid one. Hasn't got the cooldown out yet. Now he managed to find it, but Ana's on top of him. Another bash too. Mid one's in trouble. He's just straight up dead. They'll get the kill. Disruption. Actually going to end up saving Ana from the homing missile. Roots out from Zai. Nisha's turned up as well. They're trying to turn it around, but Thompson's in. There's the tornado set up onto Zai. Ana's on him as well, starting to get those essence shift stacks built up. Zai's in trouble. The cold snap too. Thompson has the control. Doesn't have the damage. Zai will be able to get far enough away. Ana now popping the Shadow Dance. What target does he want to go for? Looks like he's just trying to get his way out of here. The pounce will be blocked by Nisha. They'll punish Ana. They'll catch him out as he's unable to get himself out of the 3 of the heroes surrounding him. So I will take a quick trip back to base, but a big kill for Secret, finally able to slow down that Slark a little bit.
Yeah, they desperately needed that. I mean, these guys putting out all this damage in these team fights, but at the very least, it does still secure the tower for them. So not a complete loss here for OG, as well as forcing virtually every hero to the top lane for the side of Secret. Mid one trying to get a similar return in the bottom here. But plenty of time for them to respond if they wish. And of course, we already know they have a pretty good hero doing it, the Spear Breaker.
I'll see in the jungle. Jarex. It has been found. Nisha does trade the hits back towards him, but keeping the edge. Top lane Puppey. He's going to start for a bit of a play onto Sokshka. Getting these poison stacks, a bit of 1v1 between the two of them. Coach versus captain.
It's calling for backup.
And it's coming, Puppey. He's got to back away as Jarex. He's inbound with the charge. Puppey, quick disruption though, will keep him safe. Holds the Spirit Breaker at bay.
Ooh,
Thompson's still looking for the dive though. He's coming in behind the tier 2 tower and he has the setup. Tornado into EMP, cold snap down as well. Puppey's got TPs coming in to help him, but it doesn't matter. Jarex is in with the charge. Puppey's dead. Zai, can he do anything response? He's going to drop down the route, but it won't catch either of them. Jarex instantly TPs out and Thompson ghost walks away.
Yeah, mid one also canceled here too. But it looks like they won't force the fight either way. They're just going to lose Sokshka, who's still running.
And they've got him. So they'll get something, at least some gold as well for Nisha to get involved into. keep him on sort of a good level with his farm, and he is. He's with that Midas pickup, less than 1k behind Anna, so it's getting very close between the two carries.
Jeez, OG are so bloodthirsty. Like Thompson, he went invis top lane and then just made his way into the mid. Now he's still scouting around here as he sees mid one.
Now these movements and mid one, he's got to be careful how far he steps up. They're in with the combo straight away. Mid one has the wall drop down upon him. There's no escape for this Gyro.
Yeah, this surged Spirit Breaker, of course. We haven't seen it too much this game, honestly, because Jarek's widely been playing kind of on the other side of the map. From Seb, but now back together with the Iron Shell, and again he just goes. They have this deep vision on the Yapsor.
There is just no stopping, and look at the speed with the surge. Yapsor was unable to read the timing to get the light strike. He was just moving too darn fast. As Jarex dives in, another kill for OG.
Yeah, Sashka even trying to kite the Sven a little bit here. I think he might be all right.
Nisha's got to be careful. He's out of mana. He's getting cold snap outside. Does have the route to offer to buy some space for Nisha to get back. Icepower fought the mark, but doesn't matter anyway. They were behind the tier 2. Secret will be fine, but the EMPs are so terrible for Secret to fight into every time. Thompson is just making it impossible for Secret to throw out a single spell. The mana's gone.
They're just getting pulled all across this map right now from these rotations. I feel like every time I look at a player on Team Secret, they're having to TP, you know? And currently they're all back up, at least. So if the next person gets dove behind a tier 1 like this, maybe they can actually help them and save them a little bit easier. But OG, I mean, you come to these games, we tend to talk about like underdog teams playing against someone who's like a little bit more stable, or your super tier 1s. We always talk about like win the lanes and go real like hard in the early game and that sort of a deal. And of course, OG certainly still a top team here, even if they're missing one of their players. But they have that aggression going right now.
Oh, he's straight in,
looks, you know, they look a little shook.
He like dives in onto Puppey, casually walks out. He feels confident to go wherever he wants at the moment. He's now building into the drums, making sure that he has all those early stats to allow him to keep this aggressive tempo up. This mid one, he's fallen behind. You know, he's got to try and find that first time so he can turn up to these fights without being threatened by the big combo that OG have.
Yeah, when we talk about this gyrocopter without the IO, in the past it's been very aggressive. Like you're used to seeing this guy diving towers really early on, like tier 2s when they're still a tier 1 sort of a deal, when you have to play the hero like that, and that's just not mid 1's game.
They found him again. Jarex in with the charge. They have the control straight back into the Ice Path combo. Thompson, there's no hope for mid 1.
He does not have a damage amp. Right? He doesn't really have a save other than disruption. He has to go BKB first. His game is so slow, and now they're just right onto Yapsor.
They're just finding kill after kill after kill. Ice Path down onto Yapsor. He's gone. Mid one's getting in on this one. Can they turn things around? It's going to be a big cooldown onto the two of them. Thompson's already getting out. The Ghost Wall stuns out, and Jarex. Thompson will fall. Mid one gets the double kill. There'll be a buyback from Seb. Anna's in on the front lines. Wants to punish Mid one. Mid one is a dieback. The charge through from Jarex. Anna's got the Shadow Dance. He's looking towards side. He'll get it. He'll pounce down to the safety of the river.
And they're out of control. Anna's going to get away with this one with his Midas now back up as well to keep adding up to his total now.
I mean, mid one with that buyback did manage to get a double kill, but instantly dying again. It's another painful 40 seconds for mid one where he's unable to farm.
Yep. He only lost a little bit of gold because of the kills he got, but of course those 40 seconds are definitely going to add up where he's just not hitting creeps whatsoever. So a big loss for him. Only a little bit of XP even gained there. Falling behind his allies here.
The surge here, Anna. In onto Yapsor. Time in the Dark Pact. Light, the Laguna Blade is going to be thrown out, but it doesn't matter. Anna, that 1600 HP doesn't care. And Puppey, he's CP'd in, but Thompson's prepared. There's the tornado setup. Charging as well. Puppey's just dead and gone too. OG. Kill after kill after kill. I mean, and the pressure now on towards the tier 2 mid.
When they get Greaves on Seb, these dives are just going to be absolutely brutal. Like, when he can just get into this mech and just keep them going, it's already, it feels like they're hard to kill. Just that one little bit of sustain is going to do so much for them. And
this Surge Spirit Breaker, leaving little to any chance for Secret to react anytime Jarex sees a target that he wants to go for.
Well, and like Underlord is just not a hero that plays from behind, right? This is a hero that's supposed to do extremely well in the laning phase.
I mean, both Underlord and Gyro.
Yeah, you're supposed to build some auras up and you just start pushing and you just make it so it's like this impossible horde that you have to try and stop from approaching your tier 2s. And I mean, they're forcing their own tier 3s right now. They're going to smoke up and shadow behind mid one.
Secret's only sort of powerful core is Nisha. And, you know, Nisha, he has to get the BKB. Before he has the BKB, he is pretty useless in these team fights. They found him. We'll get the God Strength off. Ice Path, Macapari combo comes down. Puppey will save him for now with the defensive disruption. Soxka, he's been left behind. The root's out, and Yapsor should be able to finish off the Dragon. The rest of OG on the retreat. See if the Secret can chase anything more. They're into the high ground, up by the shrine. Looking towards Anna. Anna does have the Shadow Dance to rely on. They should be able to play his way out of this. The damage is coming out, but it's not enough as he's got the speed from the surge. Now Thompson with the counterplay. Wrap around. Tornado EMP drop down the wall as well, splitting up the fight. Puppey being left behind this time. A Secret will look to take everybody out of this, and with the ultimate, they will be able to do so. No amount of damage available from OG to get any kill in time.
Oh, they see him with the ward, though, and they got him.
Oh, Nisha's been left.
Yeah,
they've got him.
Caught him on the ward
They charge him
vision.
in. They have the control. He's surrounded. Everybody else got out, but Nisha was still down there. That's a 3K lead for OG as Anna's Slark continues to prevail, and the aggression of the other four players of OG.
He's still charging mid right now.
It is absolutely relentless. Nowhere seems safe on the map for Secret. Anywhere that they come out, OG instantly jump looking for the fight.
Oh, they have that sentry down. And now they know that Observer was just placed by Puppey, but Puppey going to put down the sentry and notice the one that was scouting his own movements there. So backs away to safety. But they're after Yapzor. Just poking and prodding here because there's really not a lot of objectives to get, right? We got a bottom tier 2 and a top tier 2. So they'll just start chipping away at these now. They've driven them again back to the high ground now. And it feels like Secret need like some sort of a blink dagger, some sort of a hero to make a play here. But I mean, what are you gonna do? Get an early blink on your Sven? Then his damage is gonna be lacking. You already have a gyrocopter that has to go for a BKB first as well. They are really gonna need. They need these dives to just go to like the absolute next level from OG, where they basically just throw this big lead. And it's only a 3K gold lead, so it doesn't look that crazy. And a lot of that is tower gold, to be fair as well. So it's certainly not like a a game over sort of lead right now, but of course it's looking very scary with all the Slark games we've seen similar to this.
Yeah, it's just the sort of nature of the three cores that they're playing with. As we say, the Secret have this Gyro and Underlord. They need items, they need space and farm, and they're not being given it.
Yeah,
with how much OG is just constantly looking for action.
It kind of comes back to like how much is gold worth on your heroes versus their heroes. Like sure, it's only a 4K lead, but Sven, he tends to be way up ahead. If he's 2K ahead of the enemy carry, he's probably sometimes a little bit even, right? And same thing with a gyrocopter. So now Jerax just making space in the bottom lane. He's not just like a nothing kill because he's worth so much at 5-2 and 11, but he is guaranteeing Roche by doing this.
Well, gets the bulldoze off. Status resistance is there. Charge will be cancelled by the root though, as he will be surrounded, and they should certainly have the kill here. He'll try his best to hide into the trees, but a homing missile's inbound. No messing around from mid one, dropping the cooldown upon him as well. They'll get him. The space is there. OG pick up Roshan, and Anna gets that Aegis. So a trade that OG will not be too fussed about taking, as Anna's Slark game continues to grow in its strength and potential.
And Seb catching up a little bit now too. He's a little bit further behind than you like to be on the Darkseer, but his Greaves are now complete. They're just flying out on the Courier. And going high ground is, I would still say, a little worrisome here for OG, right? Like, they don't have the best siege at the moment. Going to be looking for pickoffs, but of course that's what they've been doing the entire game. So nothing changing.
Oh yeah, you're right. OG, they don't have a sort of insane siege, and also Secret, they do have good wave clear, good ways to deep push the lanes with the Lina, the Underlord. And of course, just good ways to farm quickly any wave that sort of gets pushed in with either the Gyro or the Sven. So Secret can hold and keep the game going from a high ground perspective. OG's sort of strength will be the dives, and if they're able to get them off successfully, because that could also be the turning point.
Yeah, one way we saw LGD do it, obviously they had a much larger gold lead at their point in the game versus Ford, but they essentially just sent in Ame. So you can kind of do the same thing here with Ana, where he goes in, and of course he's supposed to be very survivable. Might want to wait until you have that next big HP item in the Scotty, but he's going to try and create vision opportunities there for the Invoker to follow up with, the Spiritbreaker to follow up with, and then eventually the Jakiro will saunter his way in there and try and get an Ice Path into a Macropyre here. But so you can see that slow BKB does eventually come out. Considering mid one's game, I mean, a minute and a half slower isn't that bad, frankly. Of course, I think those gyros usually have one item done by then, not a flat BKB. You like to have a drums or something a little bit better.
Yeah, we'll see how much of a difference it makes in the fights if mid one is able to stand his ground, tops him. Took out here by Zai. They've got the Yule set up. The stun, see if they can burst him. Laguna Blade down, Thompson in trouble. He's falling low, but Stokshka There with the backup missiles there onto Thompson. Thompson's still in a lot of trouble. There's the stun out upon him. They killed him. The Invoker's dead. Now they'll turn towards Soshka. Roof's going to be popped. They get the vacuum wall combo into the ice path onto both Nisha and Zai Zai. He's looking to try and take them out of this. They know with that buyback, OG want to fight. They're trying their best to bring Thompson back into the action. He will get there, but Secret's already out.
Yeah, very nice. I mean, that's a good trade. Honestly, you're behind, right? That's going to favor you in the end. Of course, forcing the buyback's the big thing. You know, we've seen so many times in these games that big buyback comes out and then you might lose the fight after. But Underlord, he's a failsafe. He just pops the ulti and says, look, if they want to force another fight right now and think that we can't get out of here, hop on, guys. I'm out.
Anna's still hunting. He's into the smoke of Secret. Disruption set up from Puppey. Dark Pact has already been used. He's been rooted. The stun's out as well. The chain control, is it enough? No, Anna gets the pounce. Shadow Dance is unavailable for 30 seconds, but the grease from Seb keeps Anna safe. It's on the high ground, starting to regen up thanks to the Shadow Dance. So they can go back in for more. Forced down by Thompson. So they're going to go in onto Nisha, but Nisha's onto the high ground by Zai's side. Yapsol's back in the game.
Trying to hold that BKB on Nisha. Does not want to waste it here.
Look for Anna.
I mean, these soul catchers have been so good from Puppey. I mean, he's the reason they got Thompson the first time. He's the reason they've been so close to killing Anna a couple times here as well.
And OG will surely want to keep the aggression up, especially for this next minute and a half where they do still have the Aegis on Anna. There's the charge in. Found Zai, was trying to TP back to base. TP back up is going to be coming in around the shrine. They're going to try and vacuum Puppey. Ice pass down. It's going to catch the two of them as they TP in.
That's
the initial combo hits. Now Nisha, he will commit the BKB. Turns towards Thompson and Jax. Gets the two-man stun. Thompson's going to be able to slide away. Now they'll look straight back towards the space cow. Jax is dead. Yapsor focused by Anna. Anna's taking the leaner out of the fight. Ice path from Soshka has the stun, the control onto Zai. Anna's surged up. Roots down, but the dark pack removes it. He's trying to get to Zai, but Zai healed up by the shrine. He'll survive. Ice path down against Soshka, breaking up the fight. Anna's in with a pounce on top of mid one. Charge through from Jax as well. Mid one's dead. Zai's surrounded. The ice pop slowing him down. In they go. Used up into the air, but he cannot get out of this
they
one.
don't want
Anna
him getting out of
claims
here.
another. 3 dead on Secret.
They want Puppey.
As
no one to
Puppey
escape.
is in the air. Comes back down. Thompson, Anna waiting for him. More permanent essence shifts for the Slug.
What a dangerous fight to take a Secret. I can't believe they TP'd out for that. I mean, it was closer than I expected, honestly, in that little bit of the start of the fight. It kind of felt like maybe they're going to get a couple pickoffs on Secret and perhaps turn that one around. But how about that kiting there from Soshka? I mean, the guy's coming in again in these games and playing really well there in the Jakiro.
And now they're pushing the base. Tier 3s are gone. 26 minutes in, they're onto the racks.
Yeah, and you get a couple kills. I mean, Jakiro can shred the towers. You just obviously can't do it when everyone's alive. But he's helping to get through these. And they want a second, at least another tier 3 here.
They know they can push for it. They know their strength at the moment. OG. Secret. Gonna have Puppey back in 25. See how much more OG want to try and push for. Zai's in, goes for the root setup, but Thompson, good angle from the side, gets the two-man tornado, EMP down, Nisha pots the BKB. He has got enough mana to get the God Strength out, but already Jarek straight to the backlines. He's found Yapsor. Yapsor's dead for 45. Nisha leads him with the stun onto Jax, but again, the control, the ice path, the deafening blast pushes back Nisha. Nisha's dead without buyback. The BKB comes out from mid-one, but he's got nothing to fight with. GG is called, and OG take game 1 at the best of 3 against Team Secret.
Well, that is not what we were expecting coming into this one.
Oh my goodness, I didn't expect it yesterday. You know, OG against EG, and then today there's the man, Soshka.
I'll never get tired of that face.
That smile, that damn smile.